Hello, you beautiful people, and I would like to first off apologise for the lack of uploads. I have been away from home at work for the last 2 weeks. I've had no access to my computer, so I haven't been able to make videos, but I'm back and uploads will resume daily. Thought I'd kick things off with the team I'm using for the weekend league. It's a 500k squad builder. In goal we go Handanovic. Very reliable, long throw, 6'4", what more can you want? Centre back pairing of Miranda and Naldo, both very good, both got slightly low physical, but I believe if I'm correct that's down to just stamina, nothing to do with strength. They've both got high strength and high aggression, which is fine. I don't mind low stamina on the centre backs, because they don't do as much running as your outfield players. In at right back we go with Abate. Why? Because he's fast. That's why. That is simply the only reason. Left back we go with Baba. I really don't like the Bundesliga left backs except for Alaba, and he was a little bit pricey for me at the moment. But we move on to the next centre mid, Asamoah, and the midfield is what I really like in this team. Asamoah is such a good box-to-box midfielder. In my opinion, he's the closest you get to Renato Sanchez. The two of them together are fantastic. But on the other side, it's not Renato Sanchez, it is in form Naby Keita, I want to say his name is. I believe it's Naby. He's another really nice player, very similar again to Renato Sanchez. It's basically like having three of the same player in the midfield. They've all got similar stats, they're all the same height, they're all black, you know, they all do look very similar, they all play very similar, they're all back and forth, box to box, can defend, can attack, can pass. They've all got good pace. They kind of just smash around the pitch doing what they want. Up at right mid, we are going with old Juan Cuadrado. 5-star skills, very nice. Nice pace, nice dribbling, decent shot passing, but 5-star skills is very nice. I will forewarn you, this is not the formation I go with in the end. But before we get to that, in at left wing, it's where the bulk of the money comes in this team, or at least one part of the bulk of the money. It's Marco Reus, the 88 rated, been a god on this game for years. Does he continue this year? He's okay, I'll get onto him later, but the most expensive player of the team, the star man, Lewandowski, my favourite striker on the game, much better than Ibrahimovic. I haven't used Suarez yet, but I think Suarez is the only player that's going to compare to Lewandowski. However, once we get into the game, we do change the formation to a 4-3-1-2, of course, because I like having these three centre mids, and we switch it up to Lewandowski and Reus at striker, Cuadrado at cam, and then the three centre mids across the board, and the defence obviously stays the same. For instructions, I simply put getting behind on the strikers, Cuadrado to stay forward, all the centre midfielders to stay back, because they do have those high attacking work rates, they do get forwards, and both fullbacks to stay back while attacking. And that is simply it for the team. But let's get into the gameplay. What can I say about this team? The midfield is very nice. It's largely why I wanted this team. I wanted Asamoah and Renato Sanchez in the same team. And I saw that Naby Keita was obviously a new inform. He got a big upgrade from his normal card actually. I think he got like a plus 120 odd stats, which is huge. And the midfield does work really nice in this team. They have a really good balance of they all get forwards, they all get up and down, and because they've got good pace and all got decent stamina, they can keep going for pretty much the entire match. Reus at striker, disappointing. I was expecting so much more from him. He got me a few goals. I think he got me like 5 goals, 4 assists in 13 games, which is not great. But I'm struggling to score at the moment. This season's, I think this is Division 1. I'm finding it quite hard to score. Most games are finishing like 2-0, 1-1, 1-0, stuff like that. So I'm not that concerned. Lewandowski is obviously the star man. He is my favourite striker without a doubt. He just scores from anywhere and does everything you can want. Cuadrado is actually a very nice cam on this game. He got me 9 assists and 5 goals, in the 13 games, so he was getting more than 1 goal contribution a game from cam, which was very nice. His pace of getting in behind really just turns him into a third striker, And 5-star skills is always nice, even though skills aren't as effective. The defence is solid except for Baba. If you can get Alaba and maybe put Farman in goal instead of Handanovic. But that's the only thing I would change. If you can afford Alaba, get Alaba. I really don't like Baba. Abate is good, he's just pace. Naldo and Miranda are both good, they're both solid centre-backs. And overall, if you've got 500k and you're looking for a team for FUT Champs, I would definitely recommend this. I think I lost one game out of the 13 I played with it in Division 1, which is not too shabby if you ask me. It's pretty good going. That definitely gets my recommendation. But that is where we'll end it today, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you later.